So you may need to add a retail store, as Dale taught a couple weeks ago. You may need to duplicate your retail store on your Facebook page. So when you create great content there, they're one click away from purchasing that great product. Or it may be a navigation back to the website for your online store there. However that works for you, again, we want to simplify that. And again, we want to make sure that it's clear and simple and easy navigation, so that you've decided which site and the right combination of sites that's right for your company. So who in here is business to business? Your client are business owners. Got some business to business folks? Okay. How many of you are business to consumers? Okay, business to consumers. Okay. And some of you are both, right? Yeah, you've got a hybrid of both. Right. So there is a different mix of tools for every business. So what is it then for a business to business? In most cases, you're going to start and spend the majority of your time on LinkedIn, or you should be, because that's where business is done. If you are business to consumer primarily, then it would be more so your focus and feature would be on Facebook. And then you use a mix of Twitter and YouTube, and if you're using, I think no matter what your mix is, you need to have a strong presence of YouTube, because it's the most powerful in combination with other tools, not only for valuable content, but also for SEO.
Like what about Pinterest?
Pinterest, if you have a product, art, for instance, so you're creating art, jewelry, you're creating jewelry. Who is jewelry? You're creating jewelry. At this point, honestly, I think Pinterest is your number one. You start there, and then you have a Facebook presence that you use with your Pinterest. Because what is Pinterest? It's very visually stimulating. It's images. So my wife puts together, you know, she pins, what do you call it when you pin a group? I'm blanking.
You mean a pin board?
A pin board. So she creates a pin board, and so she gets a necklace. She finds, oh, I want this necklace, and I want these pants, and I want that purse, and I want that top. And she puts a whole outfit together as a pin board. And she says, okay, now she becomes like me, the hunter. I'm going to go out and kill it, and I'm going to go get those items. And hopefully it's your item, it's your necklace or your bracelet that she put together. Because she literally will stop at no ends to find those items to where it looks like that great outfit that she put together. So I'm sorry, honey.
What is that symbol left of the Facebook? I don't even know what that is. Oh.
This one, this is new. This is what used to be your Google Places. Now Google Places has migrated into Google Plus Local, and this is the logo for Google Plus Local. It's very, very merged with your Google your Google Plus page. They're now migrated as one. That's in process right now. It's not done yet. It's being done. Yes?
Can you talk about the influence of Google Plus versus Facebook?
Yeah, that's...
If I've got
yes.
so much time in the day,
sure.
I'll do.
Sure.
It's like, where am I going to be?
So what's your number one? Where, and more importantly, where are most of your audience spending their time? So that's where I was actually headed next, is within the influence, each platform has different characteristics, different audiences. So Facebook is what? It is all about relationship. If you try to hard sell people on Facebook, they will shut you down quicker than anything. They're going to block you, unfollow you, unlike you. You're done. You cannot overtly sell most products on Facebook. There are those that just lend themselves, and they're very, but it's one in a million, literally. Very, very limited. It can be green products, nonprofits, raising money, things that are not necessarily identified as for profit, green. So there are green products that are very conducive to selling on Facebook. So you can sell products, but in your presentation of content, you cannot overtly sell on Facebook. Yes?
Kind of adding on to that, I've noticed a lot of my friends will do the like Tupperware parties or whatever they're called now, and so like Pampered Chef and a lot of jewelry ones. That I think works really well on Facebook. You invite all your friends.
Yeah, because it's relational. I know you, you know me, we're going to get together and have a party for Pampered Chef or a jewelry show or whatever that may be. That is another good approach, but again, we're talking about having a relationship and we're going to, have a little food or whatever, not just, hey, buy my pen. Buy my pen. Hey, did you see my blue pen? Buy my pen. Buy Dale's awesome pen that I know somebody's going to leave here with today. So Facebook is not overtly sales. However, LinkedIn, get to the point. It's business to business. People want to do business with one another, and they're looking for something, whether it be hiring an employee, or they're looking for a product, or looking for a resource. So business is done on LinkedIn. Yes?
What about Foursquare?
Foursquare, a great tool. Absolutely. If you have a physical location, if you have a facility that people can check into, you need to claim your Foursquare place, and you need to own it and populate it with a lot of information so that it's very conducive to what you want to accomplish when somebody checks in. So you want to offer them a deal. Hey, check in and get a whatever, 20% off your purchase today, or again, a lot of different opportunities that you can use within the Foursquare. Also with Facebook check-in, I lean more so to Foursquare, because when I check in on Foursquare, it's also going to auto-post to Facebook anyway. So I'm killing two birds with one stone, and I get a little more interactivity that way. However, I think if you are largely a check-in facility where people are going to check in, you need to own it all. You need to own Google, you need to own Facebook check-in, you need your Foursquare check-in, and anything else where somebody can check into your site and or review you, because they're going to do it. You should own those locations. Yelp, you need to be in there, create it, fill out all the information, robust pictures, videos, all of those pieces, because people are going to go check in and then they get to see your information. Or you can not and they see nothing. So what's the impression at that point? Yes?
Does it boost your Google ranking if people are checking in on Foursquare or what have you?
No. If they do a review, you will get a boost, but not if they just check in. What is it though, however, within all of these platforms, it gives a great deal of influence to their community of friends and followers when they check in. They're saying, I've checked into your facility, and I had a great experience, and it was awesome, and here's a beautiful picture. And so their 200 friends see that. So they've just influenced for the positive your location. So Twitter, early adopters, techies, writers, newspaper organizations, media organizations. It's definitely younger. You're talking digital natives, 35 and under more so than older. So again, if that's your target audience, it would be very similar to Google+. Google+ is more so about passions. So I'm an artist, or I am a hobbyist and I love to ride dune buggies. I connect with people within that audience who are passionate about the same things. Google Plus is largely that direction. However, with this migration, I think it may be a game changer long term for business. It's yet to be seen. We'll see what happens. But now my Google Plus and my Google Places have migrated into one. So when somebody pulls out their mobile device, now they're seeing my Google Plus page, and we're connecting in a much more robust environment at that point. YouTube, again, I think it applies to all of them. It's education, it's entertainment, if I want to learn how to do something, I go to YouTube and there's a video made on how to do anything you can think of.